for Supernatural, 13 is a lucky number considering the CW series has lasted this long. After watching the premiere of the 13th season, its new, more poignant approach to the Winchesters' story could be exactly what the show needs to keep on going for another 13 more years. The premiere picks up with Sam, Jared Padalecki, and Dean, Jensen Ackles, still reeling from the loss of so many, their mother Mary, Samantha Smith, whom Lucifer, Pellegrino, took care of, Castiel, Misha Collins, and Crowley, Mark Shepard. Even for a show with a high body count, those deaths have to sting and make a difference to our heroes. And they do. Despite what viewers know, that Castiel will be back in some form, and that Mary is in the alternate world with Lucifer, there's a mournful yet resigned tone to the episode. This is the reality when you hunt monsters, and maybe too, when you get older. After a dozen years of this, Sam and Dean are no longer the hot-headed upstarts. They're the old guard, or at least it feels that way now that they're in charge of Lucifer's half-human grown son Jack, the appropriately brooding Alexander Calvert. After a misunderstanding in which Dean shoots first, as is his wont, the elder Winchester is now willing to wait it out and be ready for the kid's evil side to appear, along with his mysterious powers. That could be a very dangerous mistake. We find out that the Nephilim lore is that the Nephilim becomes more powerful than the angel who sired it, Padalecki said in an interview with press for a screening of the premiere. In this case, that angel is an archangel, Lucifer, and it's another playing with Joseph Campbell's archetype, the ultimately powerful being who doesn't really know how to, going back to Yoda and Luke Skywalker, just trying to figure out how to even access the powers much less hone them. And in his particular instance, it's almost a knee-jerk reaction. Early on, Sam and Dean are leading the charge because they also don't want to walk down the street and go, "Hey, be nice to this kid. He's the son of Satan. Don't piss him off." So the situation requires some tact and some covert ops, but we will obviously see him be influenced by other factions. Executive producer Brad Buckner added, "It gives us a chance to do some really charming scenes with Sam trying to feel his way along and trying to deal with this kid as a son and give him lessons and slowly give him little exercises to try to control this stuff. It's a learning situation for everybody." Below, Padalecki, Buckner and executive producer Eugenie Ross Leeming dig into the episode and give an idea of what's in store for Sam and Dean this season. As seen in the episode, Sam is far more willing to see Jack as an innocent, despite his evil parentage. Dean doesn't, given their track record with Lucifer. Besides, he's also dealing with a crisis of faith now that his prayers have seemingly been ignored by God. Chuck, "I'm trying to play Sam as if he feels like a bit of a connection," said Padalecki. "We explore that a bit more, and I really enjoy the way it kind of ramps up a little bit as the season carries on, where Sam doesn't want to be wrong, but he doesn't want to be careless if this Nephilim being, is going to be evil. He doesn't want to just be blind to it, but he certainly does see a bit of a chance for redemption. He wants Jack to be good to see the same redemption that I think Sam seeks himself." In contrast, Dean isn't so easily won over. Dean operates off of his gut, and what his gut is telling him is this is the spawn of Satan, said Buckner. "I don't know if that kind of character has ever been presented in a favorable light. So we're conditioned to that omen kind of thing. This kid has got qualities that while he's obviously can be potentially dangerous, he is curious and inquisitive and willing to believe, and that Sam takes as adding up those positives." Ross Leeming added, "Yes, he's the son of Satan, but he's also the son of humanity. And so we don't actually know ourselves where he's going to go in terms of what his destiny is. But what has led us as writers to do is to start redefining what is good and evil anyway. I think this season will be a little more nuanced. Yes, Crowley was evil, but playful. But I think now we're going to have the ultimate evil, maybe not so ultimate. There'll be shades of what really evil means in mankind terms.